Hello there. I'm Emma, and I'm what you might call a chronic overthinker. You know, the type who spends 10 minutes deciding what to have for breakfast. You see, my mind is like this tangled forest of thoughts, where every decision feels like a matter of life and death. Should I wear the blue shirt or the red one? What if my choice somehow alters the course of human history? One day I found myself literally lost in the forest of overthinking. How did I get here? Well, that's a long story. Or is it? Maybe it's a short story that I'm overthinking. Oh dear. The trees looked like giant question marks, and the ground was covered in a thick fog of what-ifs. It was like being trapped in a real-life choose-your-own-adventure book, except every choice seemed wrong. I tried to take a step forward, but then I thought, what if it's the wrong direction? What if I fall? What if there's quicksand? Can there even be quicksand in a forest? Suddenly, I heard a rustling in the bushes. Was it a friendly creature or a manifestation of my deepest fears? Should I run? Should I hide? Should I introduce myself? It turned out to be a squirrel carrying an acorn twice its size. How does it know which acorn to choose? Does it spend hours comparing acorns? Or does it just pick one? The squirrel looked at me with what I swear was pity, then scurried off. Great! Now even forest creatures were judging my indecisiveness. As I ventured deeper into the forest, the trees seemed to whisper my anxieties. What if you're not good enough? What if everyone's laughing at you? What if you forgot to turn off the stove? I tried to shake off these thoughts, but they clung to me like sticky cobwebs. Was I going deeper into the forest, or just deeper into my own mind? Either way, I knew I had to keep moving forward. Just as this thought occurred to me, I came face to face with my biggest fear, a giant looming shadow of self-doubt. It towered over me, its form shifting and growing with each anxious thought. But as I approached it, something strange happened. The shadow began to shrink. With each step I took, it got smaller and smaller. I realized that the monster of self-doubt was only as big as I allowed it to be. It fed on my indecision. Taking a deep breath, I decided to do something I rarely did. I made a choice without overthinking it. I chose to keep walking, to trust myself. Before I knew it, I found myself at the edge of the forest, looking back at where I'd been. It didn't seem so scary anymore. In fact, it looked almost beautiful. I realized then that overthinking wasn't always bad. It made me considerate, thorough, and imaginative. The problem was letting it paralyze me. But I also remember that at some point you have to make a choice. You have to trust your instincts and keep moving forward. So here's to the overthinkers, the worriers, the what-if wanderers. May we learn to embrace our thoughtful nature while also finding the courage to leap. After all, sometimes the most beautiful forests are the ones we create in our minds. We just need to learn how to navigate them.